on job seekers, really, just claiming on job seekers, and I had a couple of jobs like on agency and that, just working in factories at McCain's and stuff. So I never got anything out of it, really. I didn't get no GCSEs or anything. Well, it's a bit of both. I just didn't like it, but you know, I just ended up leaving for some reason. Well, I was signed up with Compass, which was a company which helps you find jobs and all that, and it sorts you out. And he was helping me go into college because I wanted to go to college to do animal care. And at the same time he offered me a course in adult engagement for ITQ. So yeah, he asked me if I'd like to do it, and I thought, well, you know, it's always good to have some qualification in something, and it's always good because, you know, if you've got more qualifications you're more than likely to get a job out of it. So then he sent me, and I did ITQ level 1 IT in adult engagement here. You know, it's a bit different because I've never been on a course like that, so, you know, because I left school in year 9, so, you know, it was a bit weird, but afterwards, you know, it was really good. It was a really good class, I really liked it. Well, from that course I did ITQ level 1 in word processing, and then afterwards they offered me to do a level 2 ITQ in IT, and I chose loads of different modules in that, and I went on to do level 2 as well in IT, and that's where I ended up getting a job out of it as well. The people who I was doing the ITQ for, they offered me a job to work for them based down in Scarborough, and that's how I got the job then. I felt, you know, because I never completed anything at school, it was all, when you got the certificate as well, you know, you just get the certificate and you've got something, and it's probably like the first thing you ever get. Well, what I'd say to them is get out there and do as many, take up the opportunities as they come, you know, as many as possible, because you never know what you're going to get out of it, really. I got a job out of it, and you know, it's an amazing job. I mean, even all my mates and my family can't even believe like what a job I've got now, because you know, I was just working in factories. I left school in year 9, so I was a bit like what people would say a failure really at the start, because I just left school and I was working in factories cutting potatoes. Well, hopefully I'll still have this job, and hopefully it'll be so much more better. You know, I just hope for the best that it'll keep on going, really. The dream is probably, after being like a sort of an assessor, probably my dream is to either go and teach in like a school sort of basis, but I'd love to go and teach like somewhere in Australia or something like that. You know, you need a nice place to teach as well, don't you, really, just to make it perfect. If you're saying the perfect dream, then that's what I'd love to do.